Hello everyone, and this is the first episode of GCC News. This will be an unofficial weekly show where I recap the events of the History Scout Minecraft server. This will be from a point of view of me, but I'll try to keep this as unbiased as possible. So, let's get into the week. Since this is the first episode, I will go back further in time to cover older major events. So, let's start with January the 8th. On January the 8th, 2021, the UNHS, a kind of United Nations for the server, was officially dissolved in a series of events leading up to it on the 7th. The instability of the UNHS started when Breda Keenan, a leader of the terrorist group known as the Underground Resistance, was let into a Discord channel dedicated to fighting them off, which caused Spartan, the leader of the UNHS, to try to kick Breda out of the UNHS. When this failed, many small towns and nations that were upset about the situation started rioting against Spartan, which pressured him to delete the UNHS server, and subsequently he had to go off into hiding. As a direct result of the loss of the UNHS, several large nations created the Beta Union in an attempt to restore international order. The Beta Union recruited a couple more nations, but it, as of now, has been inactive. Along with the collapse of a united world government, there were a couple of wars that occurred recently, including the Unwanted War. This war took place on January the 9th, 2021, and was caused when several citizens of the GCC living in a town named Mount Adam were attacked by members of the Free Territories. This attack was unauthorized by the Free Territories, confusing both sides, and after a long but bloodless fight, peace was agreed upon by both sides. On the same day, Light KZ left to create his own town in an attempt to distance himself from the rampant theft in New Vancouver, creating a town named New Alberta alongside his two friends Uglo and Tony. Another war that happened was on January the 11th. This short war was the catalyst for the Weimar Republic declaring independence, and occurred when the Backyard attacked the capital city of the GCC, New Berlin. A short fight occurred between GCC and Backyard forces, with the GCC Parliament deciding to make peace with them by giving them 2 elytras. This was seen by the international community as an act of weakness, showing how easily the GCC could back down. The next day, the Weimar Republic declared independence, citing the surrender to the Backyard, and Zeisel made a list of criticisms about the GCC's government. The same day that Weimar left the GCC, a new international organization was founded. This is the Public Builders, a worldwide infrastructure group, and serves as the most likely replacement to the UNHS. They have already created the canal to the south of New Berlin within 2 days, and they have planned to make many other public projects. They have also become available to build things for private customers and have been enlisted for several private projects, including the designing of several buildings in New Armaria and building an iron farm for Light KZ. The terror group known as the Underground Resistance was officially disbanded on January 13th, 2021, and the server had a collective sigh of relief as they have been rid from the server. But the server had new problems. Later in the day, the members of the Weimar Republic and the former Connectra residents who had been kicked out by Princess Zoe started killing people who appeared random, but it was later revealed that they were being paid by an as-of-yet unknown client. These assassins waged war on Zeisel AB, who seeked GCC aid, and had attacked others as well. Alongside them, an unrelated series of kills has been associated with a Warger, a former resistance member, and had been using end crystals to kill people unprovoked. There have been complaints about these killings, and a case in international court has been planned. Thank you for watching this week's GCC News, and I hope you stay tuned for the next. Thank you for watching this week's GCC News, and I hope you stay tuned for next week's episode. If you want to download my resource pack, a link is in the video description, and on that note, goodbye.
As of January the 15th, there's been 2 other major things that happened on the server. So, the server's seed was leaked by Corsive. It was spammed in chat. And there's also been a person trolling people by pushing them into the void, by teleporting to them, who goes under many names using alternate accounts, so be very careful when accepting teleportation requests. So that's it for the episode. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.